The 1920s were an age of dramatic social and political change. For the first time, more Americans lived in cities than on farms. People from coast to coast bought the same goods, listened to the same music, did the same dances, and even used the same slang. While many Americans were uncomfortable with this new, urban, sometimes racy mass culture, for a small handful of young people in the nation's big cities, it was a roaring time. The most familiar symbol of the Roaring Twenties was the flapper. They were a new breed of northern, urban, single, young, middle-class women. The term flapper first appeared in Great Britain after World War I. It was used to describe young girls, still somewhat awkward in movement, who had not yet entered womanhood. In the changing economy, many flappers held steady jobs such as phone operators, typewriters, and department store clerks. However, they were not all work and no pay. By night, flappers engaged in the active city nightlife. They frequented jazz clubs and vaudeville shows. Speakeasies were a common destination as the new women of the 20s adopted the same carefree attitude toward prohibition as their male counterpart. Smoking, another activity previously reserved for men, became popular among flappers as well. The flappers loved to dance the foxtrot, the shimmy, and the ever-famous Charleston. It is no surprise that the flapper had an unmistakable look. The cosmetics industry flowered as women used makeup in large numbers, and their long locks of Victorian were cut to shoulder length or even shorter. While women's fashion has always been an important part of the consumer target market, it did not become a craze in the United States until the 1920s. Drop-waist dresses were introduced, and long strings of glass beads and pearls became very fashionable. Consequently, women's dresses became loosely fitted and waistline dropped to the hips. Upper and lower body freedom was essential when dancing, so dresses were out to reflect their ability to move freely while dancing in heels. With the political field leveled by the 19th Amendment, women sought to eliminate social double standards. Thus, many celebrated the age of the flapper as a female declaration of independence. Exploring with new looks, jobs, and lifestyles seemed liberating compared with the socially silenced women in the Victorian age. Although flappers were criticized for their reckless drinking, smoking, and attires, it did not seize them from continuing to do activities that pleased them.